Hey guys, it's Jasmine and I am back with a video for you guys, and today is the very first Is It Worth It Wednesday, and I'm super excited because I have a couple of things here for you guys. Now, I won't be reviewing every single product that I get in my hauls, just a few that kind of stick out to me, some things that may be new or things that may have surprised me, or just things that I want to share with you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about isn't really like a big deal, but I was really surprised. It's the CVS brand, the, what is it, Emblem Abound, Gold Emblem Abound Heavenly Light Popcorn. And the funny thing about this is, like, the first time I bought it, my son just gobbled it up. And then I bought it again this week, and while I was in line, the lady who was in line behind me was raving about it, like, oh, I love that stuff, my kids love it. And I tasted it and it tastes really good. The thing about it is, I mean, it's popcorn just like any other popcorn, but it's lightly salted, so it doesn't have like a ton of sodium and a ton of extra flavor. It just tastes like a nice, clean popcorn snack. So yeah, I really love these, and I'm sure I would definitely buy these even if I didn't have a coupon to make them free. But yes, these are definitely not going to waste. This is actually our last bag, and I think I bought like 5 or 6 of them. So yeah, this is our last bag, and it'll probably be gone by the end of today, if not tomorrow. So yeah, these are great. These get a thumbs up from me. Next, I want to talk about the Tide Pods. Now, I know plenty of people use Tide, and everybody knows that Tide is, you know, a good detergent, but I'm the type of person that I feel like when you start couponing, you just kind of learn to take what you can get. And that was me for a long time. Like, it changed my mentality. And even when I did stop couponing and I started buying my detergent, I was just buying whatever was the cheapest. And I have to admit, guys, like, you get what you pay for. Like, the less expensive, like, I was using the Purex and the Extra, and I mean, they're good in a pinch, but they do not compare to these Tide Pods. You guys probably don't know this, but my husband and I, we own a drywall company. Well, it's my husband's company. My name is just on it. But we own a drywall company, and my husband does work in the field. He works in the trade. So he does go out and do drywall, and he gets, you know, drywall all over his clothes. And, you know, it doesn't stain, but it does stick to your clothes, and it should wash off. But we got a new washer and dryer, 2 energy, high efficiency washer and dryer. And my husband was, you know, commenting that he felt like maybe the washer wasn't working well enough because it wasn't taking the drywall off of his clothes. And I was kind of convinced of the same until I started using these Tide Pods. When I started couponing again, these Tide Pods, girl, they got everything off of his clothes. Like, I just throw 2 of these in the wash, and they just totally knock out everything, and it leaves our clothes smelling really good, and I just couldn't be happier. So I gotta say, I hate to admit it, but yeah, I'm the type of person where I typically don't take a preference, but these Tide Pods, they are really, really good, and I gotta say, these are my favorite, hands down. I will never love anything the way that I love these Tide Pods, because they really do get your clothes a lot cleaner. Like, it's not just the scent, but they do actually get the clothes cleaner. So double thumbs up for the Tide Pods. Okay, next I want to talk about these lip products that I got. Now, this is a Wet n Wild lip gloss that I got in my haul, I want to say either last week or the week before. And I got these the week that we got those 50% off Wet n Wild lip products. Now, the thing about these is, and let me give you guys a little background. I had eczema as a child, and I don't get breakouts anymore, but I do tend to have drier skin in the colder months, and especially it's evident in my lips. And my lips, they get really dry and they start to peel and all of that when the weather starts to change. So recently I've been noticing that my lips have been really dry. And let me see, I don't think I can find it, but what I use, and it made a little bit of a cameo in my last video. I like to use the menthol lip gloss from Bath and Body Works. That works wonders on my lips. So I'm very careful about lip products that I use. But this Wet n Wild lip gloss, it actually works really good. And the color is really good. It's a nice neutral sheer shade, and it looks really good on. The only problem that I have with this is it has a very strong, not even strong, but it's a very medicinal smell. Like it smells like some sort of ointment or something. Like it doesn't smell fruity or it doesn't smell sweet or anything like that. It has a very medicinal smell. So for that reason alone, I do not like to use this, just because when I put it on, like the smell is just, all up in here. So yeah, I don't like these. I like the color. So what I will do sometimes is I'll put a little bit of this on just for the color and the moisture, because it does moisturize my lips pretty good. And then I will put my other lip gloss, because it has that strong menthol smell, that minty smell, to cover up the medicinal smell of this gloss. So I will kind of pair those. So I do keep this and I do use it, but I don't like that strong medicinal smell. It smells like medicine and I don't like it. And on that note, I have the Baby Lips lip gloss. I bought these in my last haul, or I bought this one in my last haul and this one in the week before, so last week's haul. And I did get these for free. The only thing I will say about this is my complaints about these are the exact opposite of the Wet n Wild lip glosses. So these, they smell really good. I mean, they smell kind of like the lip gloss that we had when we were like little girls, and you get the roll-on lip gloss and it smells like candy and stuff. So that's what these smell like. They have a really sweet candy smell, and that's just a preference thing if you like the candy smell or if you prefer like a more natural fruity smell. I don't know. I don't really, I don't mind the artificial candy smell. My problem with these lip glosses is that they just sit on top of my skin. Like they don't actually moisturize my lips like the Wet n Wild does. They just sit on my lips and it just they don't really penetrate the skin. So if my lips are dry already and I put this on, it just feels like I don't know how to explain it, but basically it doesn't sink into the skin and moisturize my lips. It just sits on top of the lips. So my lips, I end up with lip gloss on my lips, and then my skin underneath is still crackling and peeling. So that's a no-go. So I do not use these. I try to use these in conjunction with the Wet n Wild lip gloss, but the Wet n Wild lip gloss, the smell is just too strong. The only lip gloss that I have that will cover up that smell is the minty smell of the Bath and Body Works. So yeah, that's all I have, the good, bad, and the ugly of these products. So yeah, that's all I have for this week for my Is It Worth It Wednesdays. And I hope that it was informative and that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about these videos, and let me know what products did you buy that really work for you, and what products did you get that you are like, no, absolutely not, thumbs down, wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I will only get it if it's free, and I'm giving it away. Aside from all of that, there's one more thing that I wanted to mention to you guys. I feel like I've been using a ton of printable coupons, and it just kind of dawned on me the other day while I was clipping my coupons that I could use these scraps from clipping my coupons for a craft. So I don't know if everybody knows of the paper garland, craft that kids do every year when Christmas rolls around. They want to cut up all of your paper and make these paper garlands. So this is the way that I typically will cut my coupons. So I'll print out a bunch of coupons, and then I will cut all of them up one side, just like this. And then I will go along the other side, and then I'll go along the bottom, the top, and then in between. And then all of my coupons are cut. So I'm left with these little strips of paper, and it just kind of dawned on me that Christmas is coming up, and you can use these to make the little chain garlands. So when you clip your coupons, make sure you put those scraps into a little bag so that when Christmas comes around, you have plenty of scrap paper for your kids to make the little chain garlands. And if you don't know, which I'm sure everybody knows, basically you take a little piece of paper, you make a little loop like this, and then you'll either staple it or you'll glue it or you can tape it, and then you'll take another piece and it'll go through the loop just like that, and then you will staple or tape this in, and then you'll just keep adding on to the chain until you get like a nice long garland, and you can use them to decorate your house or your tree. I know sometimes when I was little we would put them on our tree or hang them up on the archway in between the living room and the dining room, and you can even write little Christmas wishes, or just you could turn it even into a Thanksgiving project. With Thanksgiving coming up, you can every day or a few times a day, you can have your kids sit down and write down one thing that they're thankful for on each one, and then chain them together, and you can decorate your dining room with that. So yeah, that's I feel like a great crafting idea, and a great way to recycle all that paper that we're using from printing those coupons. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you like this video, and don't forget to thumbs up, comment down below, tell me about your opinion of your products, or what you think about the products that I talked about. Have you tried them? What do you think? Do you agree, or do they work for you? Yeah, so also don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.